In your opinion, what is the best way to incentivize a customer experience culture?
Well, there's probably, it doesn't need to necessarily be financial incentive, but that obviously is a definite incentive if you actually can build that into your plan, into your operations plan. But building it in specifically into the job responsibilities. So if it's part of the job description, that this, let's start at the beginning with the employee experience. When they come on board, what's expected of you, what's important to the company. If idea generation is one of those things, then let's put it in the job description. And when we do our performance evaluations, let's just take a look over it's a very simple engagement metric to say, how many ideas did this employee come up with? And how many of those ideas turned into actual improvements? And how engaged are they in the discussion, around customer experience? So it's something that is really a nice way to create that incentive, to make it just part of the job and have very clean metrics to actually measure it. So, the other options, for incentivizing are just like fun little contests, where you have like a idea of the month, where, and you get recognition in in the meeting, in the big meeting. And, there's a lot of ways to engage employees, but having that mechanism of ideas, to do it with it's just something that benefits everybody. So it's kind of a fun thing that you can do, to not just make it part of the job, but also, kind of have some fun with it and take it to the next level and really get employees thinking about, outside the box and thinking about, what could we do tomorrow for our customers? That's a pretty exciting way to think. It's to be stuck in kind of, here's the plan and here's what we're going to do. And yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's one way, that's kind of like the old way of doing business. But, in the future and in today's world, we're moving to that point where it's, you really need that employee engagement. You really need everyone thinking, and sharing their best practices so that, we can really coordinate an experience and work together.
I'm thinking about it now. If somebody's watching this and they think, oh, I'd quite like to do that, it doesn't even need to necessarily involve a massive investment. You could do comment cards, couldn't you, really? You could just have little comment cards where the people drop into a box, and then whichever the best idea is in the month gets given. Oh, hell, it could just be like $100 voucher or something. It doesn't have to be. I suppose the big thing isn't necessarily the prize itself, is it? It's more about that recognition and appreciation